Welcome to the Hustle Skirt Podcast, the show that brings you economic equity for everyone every day with your host, Debra Gould. Yes, I am Debra Washington Gould, President and CEO of Debra Gould and Associate Inc., a management consulting and performance management business founded in 1996. This year, I celebrate 27 years. I'm so excited. So, with that being said, please visit my website at www.gouldassociates.com, where you can learn more about my professional service offerings in management consulting, executive coaching, training, and facilitating. But today, you are on Hustle Skirt. And so it's all about Connie B. And I want to give this opportunity. Let me just give a little overview about Hustle Skirt podcast. For those who exclusively decided to come just to Connie B interview, your first timer, I want you to know why I'm doing Hustle Skirt. The mission of the Hustle Skirt podcast is to promote, communicate, and amplify the influence of women like my entrepreneur today, Connie B. Now, y'all, we are for equity. Remember, economic equity for everyone every day. So Connie B and Debra Gould and Associate, we are for-profit businesses. We will also invite to the Hustle Skirt C-suite or higher executive with a corporation or a non-profit organization. But today, we get to hear from Miss Connie Williams. We like to call her Connie B.
That's right.
The Hustle Skirt guest sharing might be about their stories, their authorship, and overcoming obstacles, challenges, pursuing opportunities, victories, accomplishments, and succeeding in various settings in their organizations or businesses. You might just hear from someone like Connie B because we are intentional. Yes. So without a doubt, my guests that I interview, we're going to bring it. And without a doubt, we did not live this long and strong to be put on the back shelf.
No.
Y'all gonna find that out soon about Connie B. But to Connie and all other guests, I say to you, the Hustle Skirt podcast will be an opportunity for the interviewing guests to connect with and market their services to the listening audience. And with that being said, I think I just brought it to you, Connie.
Yes, you did.
But I'm going to let everyone know this. We got some history. Connie has blessed me as the keynote speaker for my women's conference, being a star entrepreneur. Based, and when I say she brought it. She is also an author, and I'm going to let her tell you some more about that. But for right now, you deserve to hear her credentials. Connie Williams, we call her again, Connie B. Promotions, special events, and published author of When Screaming Isn't Enough. When Screaming Isn't Enough. You're going to find her at www.conniebb.live.com, and I'll give her a chance to say some more about her contact information in terms of her email and her telephone number. But for right now, I want y'all to welcome my guest, Connie B. Hello.
Hello, you beautiful doll. Hello. Hello. I just want to thank you so much, Debra.
Thank you.
We're
going to have some fun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to behave myself because when you and I get together,
oh, it's a party.
Nothing nice. So I'm going to try my best. All right. So, Connie, you know, I like to ask my guests a couple of questions just to engage you, to connect with, and market your services to the listening audience. So one of the things I would like to ask you, maybe as a general question, what is the best praise or constructive feedback you have, madam, received from family, friends, business colleagues, advocacy business group, and especially from Deborah Ann? What is that praise?
Debra, let me just thank you first and foremost for allowing me this platform. The one thing that I can definitely reflect on is my mom. And she's gone on, but she inspired me so much where she told me to listen to the voices and those positive influences in your life. Don't block that out. And because when God gives you an assignment, he normally, comes through other people to tell you this, but be for sure, you cannot ignore it. Yes. When God gives you that assignment. And this is why I feel so honored to be a mom, even though I am well educated with a couple of degrees under my belt. I've been in radio and television for over 40 years, even though I am 29 and doing fine. I have traveled around the world. I work for presently, you're there in New Orleans. I work for WYOD, WVUE, WDSU, and I have just enjoyed and flourished in my career. And God has been so gracious to let me work for the #1 Black-owned radio station in the country, Radio 1 of Houston. And through all of that and the accomplishments, God will send you a test sometimes just to make sure you're listening. And that's when I had to write a book about my experience. And that's where When Screaming Isn't Enough came from. Life experiences, it ebbs and it times. It goes up and it goes down.
Book. Can you tell my audience real quick, how can they really get a copy of that book? What is the best place to go?
The best place to go is on Amazon.com and look for When Screaming Isn't Enough by Connie B. They are so efficient in getting it to you. It's When Screaming Isn't Enough by Connie B on Amazon.com. You can see my name is spelled Connie. Yes.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Madam Author.
Yes.
Something that we share and we understand the value of once the Lord blesses you with a vision to write and give you an idea, you have to move forward and share that.
You must follow through.
I would say to my audience, it is an excellent book, please. Or if you're in the Houston area, when she gives you her contact information, you work it out offline with Connie B to get a copy of that book. So we're going to keep moving, Connie.
Okay.
I have another question for you, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
What would you say are your greatest strength?
I tell you
what, I'm going to go back. I have another one I want to ask you.
Okay.
Okay, Connie B. What will you never compromise on with your business?
My ethics. I can never compromise that. I have been in business for a long time. And my ethics and the way that I live, I'm a role model. I can't do that. I have to be, the best that I can be. I'm not perfect by no stretch of the imagination, but my ethics. Yes.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for that share.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to drop in a fun one for you.
Come on, baby. Yeah.
What makes a good leader?
Compassion. Being able to listen. I have a team right now that are definitely millennials, because during the pandemic, basically everyone was on, they were furloughed. So now we're back up, and everybody that comes in now are at least 20, maybe 25 years younger than me. But if I tell you, I appreciate them. I respect. What makes a good leader is that you have to really not be old, okay, in your thinking and in the way that you handle people. You have to handle individuals one by one. Know their strengths and
Absolutely.
weaknesses. Get to know them and what they want to do. In my business, you really have to know a little bit about everything.
There you go.
And you have to be able to be taught. So I teach.
So
and
I
I
like
listen.
that word. I like passion.
Yes.
And connecting
yes.
with that younger generation.
I love
you
them.
know, Connie, you and I are baby boomer 1. Did you know there's baby boomer 1 and 2? So anyhow, I'm glad I can connect with the younger generation because they've
Yes.
taught me a lot. And I
Yes.
bring that passion so they can be so patient with Miss
Yes.
Debra.
Oh,
So-
they love me.
Well, madam, I appreciate you responding to all 3 of the questions to give
My
audience
pleasure.
a chance to know more about Connie B. But before we come to a close, I would like to have you to tell them something in terms of conflict, in terms of your contact information.
Okay, then. So to reach me, you can definitely email.
Is there email? Is there a telephone number?
Yes. The website is connieblive.com. ConnieBlive.com, and that's CONNIE, B as in boy, LI, B as in Victor, E, ConnieBlive.com. And you can also reach me at ConnieBlive@gmail.com. Send me a message. Let me know how you enjoyed my book. And you can also drop me a message on my personal business line. That is 346-262-6102. And I will email you this information, Miss Gould, so that everybody can reach out. I want everybody to buy my book.
I have it all. When it hits my YouTube and my www.persistentlanelane.com, I gave you in real time an opportunity to share, but I got you. It's going to be there. And so as I close out today, let me say, Connie B.
Yes, ma'am.
For the value of your time, and you look simply gorgeous.
And so do you, darling.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you noticed.
Oh, yeah.
So again, to the Hustle Skirt podcast, the objective is to empower you to speak power. You notice you got that from Connie B just now.
Come on.
Embrace change in your own vision. One of her things was passion. So she's embracing that change when she deals with the younger generation that she in the same space with. So it's all about your vision, your mission, and your purpose to get fired up. And did you see that in Connie B?
Yes, babe. I'm fired up. Ready to go.
So now I need my folks to do one thing for Hustle Skirt Podcast. Make sure to visit our website at www.persistentlane.com so you can watch this interview with Connie B over and over again. But I do want you to subscribe to the Hustle Skirt so you can see 9 platforms that you can find Connie on that Persistent Lane website. And while you edit, tell a friend or someone in your network that you watch Hustle Skirt with Connie B. And if you like it, please rate us on iTunes. And guess what, y'all? You're listening to the Hustle Skirt Podcast, the show that brings you economic equity for everyone, every day, with your host, Debra Gould. Once again, thank you.
Thank you. Like a rock, baby.
A great week.
Yes, you as well.
Take care.